Hey, my name is Jesse Drent and I am going to show you what I do with my horses Andres and Macho very soon. And I do some tricks, I do some riding without a bridle, and I will tell you all about it and how it all started. So Andres is my horse from Spain. He's been with me now for, I believe, I don't know, maybe 6 years. And then Macho is my Shetland stallion, and I've had him since he was 1, and he is now 13. So I've had him for quite a long time too. And they are really good friends. I mean, especially Andres is friends with Macho. Like if Macho leaves, then Andres gets quite anxious, which is a bit of a difficult thing. But they love to be together, and Macho doesn't care about anything and is not scared for anything. So it doesn't matter if Andres leaves, it's just one way. So I'm going to take them together right now, and then I'm going to brush them so we can all have them together. Okay. So Macho is a stallion, but he is with other horses. He's either with Andres or with Beer, the other pony here. When Andres was still a stallion, I also had him with other horses because I think it's important for the horse to be together. And as you see, they are great friends. We go on all adventures all together. And I just like to feel when they like what they're doing. So hopefully today we're going to show you that they like what they do and that they also can say no when they want. And then we try, hopefully in a very positive way, to turn it around and still do the things we had in mind. Or maybe they come up with their own ideas, which will also be fun. Soon I will get them ready and then I will expose them. Because you can't see any of their eyes. So this is Macho. And I will take his fly mask off as well, so we can see him as well a bit better. Here are not so many flies. Huh? Good boy. Okay, so Andres always likes to walk in himself, so I only have to let him go and he will usually park himself on the right spot. Okay. Yeah, in. Okay, so now when they're in, I usually just take off the rug first, of course. Otherwise there's no brushing. Good boy. Macho is having a chill outside. And I always check their body a little bit. And I don't know why, but I know why, because I want it for the back. But I always start with lifting the back a little bit like this before I even do anything. And he's also, with his build, he has a bit of a higher bum. So he's a bit built like this. So in that way I also try to lift the front a bit. Okay, let me brush him a bit. Some spray in the mane, the tail in the mane. I always use a lot of detangling stuff. When I was younger I never had it. So now when I have it, I use a lot of it. Good boy. And then I always try to find the spots that they really like, or some parts of the muscle. I do try to really think about these kind of things. And I used to work in horses, and then I had a lot of horses from other people. I worked at stables, which I really enjoyed. But for me personally, I think the passion that you could have with every single horse kind of left a little bit. Because I like about horses that they are so special and the things they mean to me, and the way they can make you feel, and the way it feels to do stuff together and in a really fun and positive way. And I was doing many more horses than I still liked it. But my horses, you do them at the end of the day and it becomes kind of like you keep going and going. So now I chose to really only have my own horses and really spend time in that way with them. And I really have enjoyed that because I think it's much more quality time and the passion is definitely there, and then it's way more special. Yeah. To be honest, I don't brush the mane every day. So this is definitely one of my favorite places here at home, because it's just a chill time for you and your horse. You're away for everything, like for the horse as well. It's kind of their quality time they get, their special treatment they get. Special care. I have here actually something that somebody gave me once that had a lesson. It's very cute for treats. So here's like a bucket full of treats. But they made this at like Macho with a picture and the date that he was born. Then Antares and here Andorra. So I think that was such a cool idea and a very special gift, and every day I use it. So yeah, thank you for the person that gave it. And then the next thing I do is I usually only wear bell boots with him because he doesn't really need the full boots. And I think if he doesn't need it, it's kind of better for much. He likes to get scratches on the bum. So Macho is kind of bothering the camera guy. So I usually only wear bell boots because sometimes he might step over with his hind legs and then touch himself, so I always put these on. And then when he has his boots on, then I'm gonna put my boots on before I put on the saddle, because then I like to be ready so he doesn't have to wait for me. And Macho is here waiting as well, so I'm gonna get him ready quickly in the same way. Macho's not scared of anything, the only thing he doesn't like is spray. So in the tail it's okay. So now the last few years is actually that we really practiced a lot, and definitely when you put in a lot of time and effort, it usually helps. I remember one time I did the show at EQUITANA, then somebody was holding Macho and I was with Andorra, my mare. And then it was Macho's turn, and the one that was holding Macho came just in running because he couldn't hold him anymore. So that was my fun first EQUITANA experience. Macho. Right out. Kissy. Okay, so what I like to do with him is mix everything up. So we go for trail rides, we go to the beach, we do the shows, we ride here at home, just in the field or in the arena. It can be a little bit of everything. Then I ride with the bridle, without the bridle, do some groundwork. And that's what I really like to do with the horses, to do all different kind of things. Also to keep it interesting for them. And I think the bond and the relationship and the communication also by doing all these different things definitely always get better. And you just get to know each other in very different situations. And sometimes for my Instagram when we do funny videos, I think it's also really good training for them because we do so many crazy things sometimes that they are not really scared of a lot anymore. It's not that they don't see anything, because he can also see something in the arena like that and he spooks a bit, but they definitely get used to a lot and having us around and doing funny things. Yeah. So I usually work with whips, and that is obviously not to hit them. I just want to make that always very clear. It is to give a command. That's why I sometimes also use two, because you can use two. Oh, that's my life, just falling apart. Anyways, I usually use two because then you can give different commands, and I can show you as well. They're really not scared of it. Let me show. Wait, he just like doesn't know. He's like, oh, what are we gonna do? So obviously we as horse people all know, but it's always good to say these are just my longer arms, and then I can do different things. Yeah. Then I bring the neck rope for him. So if I'm gonna take the bridle off, we can use the neck rope. And for now, I'll put the bridle on. So this is my bitless bridle. I designed it myself, and I'm very happy with it, and I like that the horses really like it too. So for me, it doesn't matter if you ride with a bit or without a bit. I think you just have to do what suits you best, and also what suits best for the horse. And then just be nice to the horse. And then if everybody just respects each other and accepts what other people choose, as long as it's nice and friendly, then I think it should not be a problem if you ride with or without a bit. One of my big goals that hopefully will change in the future, that people can choose if they ride with a normal bit or a normal bitless bridle, that they can choose if they want to ride with or without. I think that will happen. Yeah. Okay. Come. Wait. Okay. So probably the first thing is going to happen when we enter the arena is that Macho wants to roll. So look at him now when he's still very clean. We started clean. So we're now in the arena, and I will start with Macho. And with Macho, yeah, it's you. Oh, he's already starting. I'm gonna take his halter off and I'm gonna see, because we do Liberty stuff, we do tricks. We're gonna see how it's gonna go. With Liberty, of course, I would like for him to stay with me, but I also always say with Liberty, they have the choice to come to me or do their own thing for a little bit, and then I'll try to just make it as connected as possible. But otherwise, it's not Liberty. So we're gonna see. Come, March. I'm just gonna always try to motivate him, talk with him a lot. Get his attention, yeah, good boy. Okay, then I start with some small things. Yeah, pause. Oh. No. Oh, look, and here is not good. Yeah, okay, good boy. Yeah, and the other way. Oh, he's already starting. March. Wait. Okay, pause. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Okay, let's see if he can do a Spanish walk. It's like he's taking it really serious. Oh no. Wait, we're gonna have to have a break. He's gonna not do a Spanish walk, but he's gonna, oh yeah. So this is much. He always likes to go for a roll. And I told you I was already surprised he didn't do it before, so it's fine for now. I'm just gonna ignore it, and then when he gets back up, if he wants to get back up, we're just gonna continue. Come. Yeah, with what we were doing. So that way you keep it positive. March. No, now we're listening. Come. Yeah. Okay, there we are. March. Good boy. So now we're doing the Spanish walk. Good, good. Itch me. I also taught him a few things that maybe aren't the best idea. Come. Yeah. For example, the bucking. You wouldn't teach it to a big horse. Buck. Match, buck. Buck. Up. Buck. Yeah. Okay, buck. Up. Ooh. One more time. Buck. Up. Good boy. Buck. He always turns when he bucks. Buck. Yeah. Good boy. Really good. And then, when you want to clean the field, you have to make sure you're not standing like this, because then this will happen. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, okay, one more time. Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. And I think with the laying down, it's always so special, because they really have to trust the whole environment and me, obviously, to be able to do that, because I always want to teach everything in a fair and positive way. I don't want to force them into things. So if he lays down, it's for me always very special that he feels good and comfortable, and all my horses do, and I'm very grateful when they do. So when I get on, he usually gets a treat, as you can see. Okay, here. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna ride with Andres. He always tries really hard, and he really told me, like, the less I do, or the less I try to expect, the more he will give. So Andorra, my mare, she's retired, she's here in the field. We still have some fun as well, but she doesn't have to do anything really, but she always used to tell me no when I wanted too much, or when I wasn't really listening to her, and then I just fell off. So I try to take all these things into account when I do stuff with Andres. Okay, Andres was 2.5 when I got him, and then I started riding him when he was around 4 years old. I think he has to wake up, because he was just chilling for a while when I was playing with Macho. And with him I do some riding. I ride him always bitless, because I was riding, because I was making my own bitless bridle, and then I was saddle breaking him, and then I tried to bridle on him, and the first 10 minutes he had no idea what to do with it, but he only had a bit in for like 4 times before that. And then he got it after 10 minutes, and then I actually never put the bit back in. Yeah, good boy. I think it's time to take the bridle off. Always, before you take the bridle off, you always have to make sure you are ready and your horse is ready. So I usually train it with the neck rope first with the bridle on. Yeah, but he is already more experienced, so we don't have to do that. So I'm just gonna get the neck rope, put that on. Here, you hold this, and then I'm gonna ride on the neck rope. So the most important thing is to just have fun with your horses. Like sometimes your horses are really in the mood for it. Sometimes they might have a little bit of other things on their mind. And I think it's just really important and good to try to listen to your horse and work from there. And try to remember that your horse is always trying. Is that we just have to find the right way to ask it. And then just grow together and have fun together. So I want to thank you all so much for watching and for being here with me at my place and my horses. I've really enjoyed sharing some things with you and also sharing my horses with you and showing how great they are. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. So thank you so much for being here, and